What's up, everyone? Tera Roberts here with 444 giving you my last minute bold predictions. Before we get started, remember to like this video and subscribe. And if you want more fantasy insights and tips, head over to 444.com/plans and sign up for a subscription today. And exclusively for our YouTube audience, use promo code YouTube at checkout to save 25%. Bold prediction number 1, Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen will both have top 5 seasons at their position. Obviously, the bolder part of this prediction is Keenan Allen, but we'll get to that in a second because Justin Herbert's finish is what will boost Keenan Allen. One of my most frequently recommended players is Justin Herbert, and every time I talk about Justin Herbert, the most common response is 100% agree that Justin Herbert is in line for a big bounce back season. In fact, I don't think I've had a single person ever say, no, absolutely not. Justin Herbert is a full fade. I've literally never seen it. In 2021, he threw over 5,000 yards, 38 touchdowns, and added 3 on the ground as well. Now, last year, Herbert actually threw more passes. It just didn't really amount too much because all of those passes didn't really go anywhere. They were all to Austin Eckler, and the touchdowns came down significantly. And while Herbert isn't a rushing quarterback, he does have a bit of mobility, obviously, and he relies on it. And with that being non-existent, the result was QB 11. Very disappointing. Fantasy managers felt burned because they were often drafting him as QB 2 or 3. But we know exactly what happened. And here's where Keenan Allen comes in. Herbert lost all of his top weapons for significant portions of the season. When you're missing a player like Keenan Allen that you targeted literally 157 times in 2021, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Keenan Allen is a critical part of Justin Herbert's success, and the Chargers will continue to make Allen a focal point of this offense. The obvious risk here is that Keenan Allen is a 31-year-old receiver coming off a year where a hamstring injury took out literally half of his season. This isn't a safe prediction. It is a bold prediction. While the injury was extremely frustrating and concerning, the good news is that we saw zero regression in the performance when Keenan Allen was actually healthy. When he played, we saw peak Keenan Allen. The man did not lose a single step. Allen was wide receiver 3 weeks 11 through 18 once he returned from that hamstring injury. He's being drafted as wide receiver 19. And that is a big caveat, if Keenan Allen does not suffer any major injuries, my bold prediction is that he will finish as a top 5 receiver in this new Kellen Moore offense. Now, moving on to bold prediction number 2. This is a bold prediction that should come as no shock to you if you follow my content. I predict that every single Packers primary pass catcher and Jordan Love will outperform their ADP. Yeah, I'm not messing around here. While everyone else is fading the Packers because of skepticism around Jordan Love, I am all systems go. Jordan Love is someone who I love targeting in Superflex leagues as a nice, cheap QB2 with legit upside to hit that 16 to 18 range. I think people underestimate the fact that Jordan Love has a leg up on a lot of these first-time starting quarterbacks because he has been in his system for multiple years, and the Packers have been prepping him for this. There is no uphill battle in learning a new system like there is for guys like CJ Stroud and Bryce Young. Love is a perfectly average quarterback who is very mispriced. Christian Watson is a guy that people have a hard time swallowing because of the boom-bust potential on a week-to-week basis in his usage, and that is reality. He's not someone that you can draft as your wide receiver 1, but luckily you don't have to draft him as your wide receiver 1. And despite the potential volatility in those boom weeks, Watson is the wide receiver 1 of his offense, meaning that this is not a Gabe Davis situation where he'll show up and disappear. His floor likely sits around 10 fantasy points. You were drafting him as a low-end wide receiver 1 with big upside, and I can definitely see him finishing as a top 20 receiver easily. And if we can accept Mike Williams or Mari Cooper and their boom-bust nature, we can accept Christian Watson. Now, out of this entire group, the one that I feel is truly primed to smash his ADP is Romeo Doubs. This is my real favorite play here. Target hog, high upside, consistency, connection with Jordan Love. Dobbs' 2022 season wasn't a big breakout, but he did immediately earn a significant snap count, playing over 80% of snaps in weeks 3 through 8 before getting injured, and he had several strong performances showcasing his true upside. This year, he takes over as the wide receiver 2, and I can definitely see Dobbs getting a stronger target share within this offense. At his ADP, Dobbs really only has to hit low-end wide receiver 3 to pay off. It is extremely low risk, and he has very good upside. But in even deeper play than Romeo Dobbs, we have Jayden Reed, one of my late round darlings, who I have the utmost confidence will be a fantastic value for his ADP. Jayden Reed as a Packers second round pick was a bit of a surprise, but Reed has a guaranteed starting role. We're talking about a guy who is virtually free in fantasy drafts and is actually a legit starter who doesn't have to fight for his job. He has zero competition for the slot role, and if you don't think that Jordan Love can throw, investing in the guy that is running underneath kind of makes sense, right? And finally, in this Packers offense, Luke Musgrave outperforming your ADP at tight end isn't exactly hard, right? But when I say that he will outperform his ADP, I am talking Luke Musgrave as my dark horse candidate for the most productive rookie tight end. I am not exaggerating, and you might think that I'm crazy for this, but looking at the rookie tight ends, it's Laporta, Kincaid, and Musgrave that are legit candidates for breakout. Musgrave earned that tight end 1 role for the Packers, and we have seen how Matt LaFleur has made tight end the focal point within the red zone in the past. Musgrave is an excellent pick for the Packers offense. And my final bold prediction, don't get me wrong, I love Bijan Robinson, and this is a tall order to outshine what he'll do within the Falcons offense, but I predict Zay Flowers will win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't believe that there is a player that I have planted my flag on more this offseason than Zay Flowers, and I am so bullish. I am willing to say I truly believe that he will outperform Jordan Addison, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Quentin Johnston and take his rightful place at the top as the top producer of his rookie season. It's simple with Zay. He has the most direct path to wide receiver 1 of his team's offense, more than any other receiver in this class. Yes, this offense will likely continue to run through Mark Andrews, but Lamar Jackson supported Marquise Brown with wide receiver 1 numbers before. Brown just failed to sustain that over the course of an entire season. If Flowers can take what has existed previously and actually maintain consistency, his upside is incredible. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like the video and comment below. And if you want more fantasy insights and tips, head over to 444.com/plans and sign up for a subscription today. And exclusive for our YouTube audience, use promo code YouTube at checkout to save 25%.